What is up, guys? Guys, today I have a very, very special interview. We literally have the legendary Chad and Holly. Chad, Holly, what is up? Chad, Holly, can
Ah,
you guys hear me?
are you there?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
it froze for a second, but I think we're. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Woo!
We're trying the road, so it's a
On
little.
a cross-country adventure here. I'm hoping we're not at that one spot in Florida. There's like one strip that lasts for maybe an hour that doesn't have very good internet. So,
Yeah. Well, we can hear you now, so we'll just do our absolute best because any chance that I get to talk to you guys, literally, I have been following you guys for so long on my internet journey, my ClickFunnels journey, and so to be actually finally get to see you guys, like when I was just kind of to preface this, when I was launching my course. You guys were like absolutely inspired me every single day to keep going. You were challenging my beliefs, saying what's holding you back, and I am now on the other side of the fence because I just like listened to you guys and I just followed some instruction from you guys, and I launched my course. It's like 2 months in, it's almost done $11,000 now, and look, you guys are driving and working. We were kind of just talking before this, and you guys are literally driving and working and telling me about your recent launch, and I'm just like, yes, this is awesome. And so I am just blown away to have you guys finally on this. And so thank you guys so much for taking your time, even while you guys are driving. Like, I appreciate being there driving with you.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, congrats on your launch. That's amazing. Anytime to be able to just put something together and launch it like that, super strong. Great job of just taking action and not trying to get all perfect. And great job, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you guys. Let's see. Like, what got you guys started into this course launch space? What you guys are doing currently.
Yeah, so we were in the affiliate space for a while and had a lot of success. And we realized that, sometimes those programs, the programs that we were with, they didn't have the most value, like to the actual like customer base. It was great to just promote and whatever. It just got kind of icky, and so we launched an agency, had really some success there. But what Holly's background is funnels and automation and the sales process and all that. And mine's really sales. I did door to door for a long, long, long time. She's helped small
negotiations. He's like king of negotiations and high ticket sales, together offers. We call him the hooker around here. He's like the best hooks and stuff. So I don't know, I'm really grateful. We make a great team.
Yes, so I'm the hooker, and she's freaking amazing at all of and she's just powerful, being able to help people believe in themselves and step into their power. And that's the other thing that we love to do is just work with people and help them get that stuff out of the way, right? We all have like the things that's keeping us from stepping into our next level, and which is all of ourselves. And so we're kind of pros at getting that out of people's way, and so we really, we sold like a ton of like funnels, and we're doing done for you systems, and we're like, this is not scalable, and we don't. Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't a model that it wasn't flowing with me at all. I got so worn out with like the client fulfillment and everything that like this, there's got to be a better way for all of this. And with all the experience I've had with putting together courses for different marketers and doing all that, I'm like, this is what people need, right? They need something that's super easy to be able to go launch their project out. Why don't we, this is what they need, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right? And that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Yeah. I absolutely love that.
So
it's crazy because I'm a
we decided,
you know, literally like
you are. You're in our group as a testimonial.
Like you guys helped me get out of my own way. That was a big one.
I love hearing how people just go out there and like you have this vision and this dream in your head and how you want things and just to go out there and do it. Like that's why we get up every day. So I love hearing your story and what you and your wife are out doing. I think it's awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now what was your guys' first success online? Like, what would you guys call your first success?
Yeah, so my first success online, you know, I could go the one that I normally tell, my first 4-figure day or whatever. But I think my first one was actually before that. I got into business and they were selling online trainings and whatever. And I would just go post on Craigslist. And I was getting like, I was making like $200 a day just posting on Craigslist. Freaking, yeah, $25 sales all day long, posting on Craigslist. And it was, at that time, I think it was all free. I didn't even have to pay any money or anything to post on Craigslist. So that was like 2012.
Oh,
that was my first actual success online.
Oh, that's so cool.
First success, I think all of our first successes is our first sale, right? It doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's definitely our first sale. But I think like high ticket wise, my first success was back in maybe like 2013. I had made my first like big investment in myself. It was my first $5,000 investment into myself and into my business. It was like I had $37 to my name. I did all sorts of whatever it took to get the money together. And within 2 days, I had made like $8,000. And that was like, well, my whole world just opened up to what was actually possible, right? And ever since then, like it happens one time. If it can happen one time, it can happen twice. Right? If it happens twice, it can happen 3 times. And then 3 times, like, and then you just, like, this is just it. You're in the role and you're in your momentum. So that's what I would say would be my first real, like, kind of moment.
Oh, that is huge. Like, that's so cool to, like, you invested in yourself and literally you got instant payback because you did it. Like, that's so cool. That is huge.
That's how it works. It's like this, that's how it works.
So you guys are on this road trip. I'm sure maybe like, you know, maybe you guys thought about this. So what are your guys' goals over the next 1 to 2 years together?
Our goal is for what?
What are your guys' goals in your business in the next 1 to 2 years?
Oh, yeah. So our top end stretch goal is $2 million this year.
Woo! That's awesome. Yes. Yeah. 2 million. That's so cool. That is really cool. That is really cool. That is really good. That's really cool. Like, that's really.
I get it. I get it all mapped down to the dollar of like what we need to do that too. So.
Wow. That is so
34 course sales a month, closing 50% of $5,000 product, and then 1 out of 5 of those will upgrade to the 25,000.
Also have an action plan with the power of taking cross-country road trips with your business partner, is you can get down to everything while you're out on the road.
Yeah. Wow. That is fantastic. That is amazing. That is so cool that you guys have the ability to plan out a roadmap like that, but you guys are also in the process of taking action. It's not like, you know, it's not like this is just hearsay. You guys are doing it, you know, and so these aren't just goals. It's like lofty goals. These are like just like you guys are driving wherever you guys said, Wyoming, right? Or where's home for you guys? Where are you guys headed to now?
Michigan. We're heading to Michigan.
Michigan, yes. So, right, you guys know where you're going. You guys are eventually going to get to Michigan. You know, just like you guys are eventually going to get to your $2 million because you drew out the map. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so now what excites you most about what you guys are doing right now?
What excites me the most is seeing success stories like yours, man. You know, seeing people that are having like amazing, you know, like that. You're like fighting, like finishing your slides or whatever, and you were authentic with me, and I just gave you some stuff, like you moved it out of the way, got that shit out of there, and then like you went out and did $11,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that's what I love. That's what I love. Like, we do this all the time. Like, we had our client Amber. She was really scared to own her voice and like put it and really like charge what she's worth and like really get out there and put her face out there. And she was able to get over that, get that out of the way. And she went out and signed $138,000 in signed contracts in 6 weeks.
Wow, that is awesome! Dang.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. And it's cool because you guys have taken those steps before somebody else, and so it's a lot easier to like help somebody up, you know. And so it's not a limiting belief for you guys anymore. It's just a limiting belief for us, and we need someone like you just to help us get past that limiting belief, because it's only our belief, you know. Like, we need you to help change our beliefs.
Exactly. Yeah, everybody has something, right? Like, usually you're not aware of it. Like, when you get aware of it, it's you're like just a step. You're not far away from breaking through it. It's when it's like there's shit that just runs our lives that we don't even know is a thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Holly, what about you? What excites you most about what you guys are doing?
For me, it's no doubt about the ripple effect, right? So I fully, like, we're all connected. We all have gifts in the world that we're out to do and the people that we're out to impact. Yeah. And I love, like, every time I even think about the people that we help are the people who are out, like, their hearts are to really impact people. So when we can help them with our gifts, like you, right, you're now out there impacting other people's lives, right? And then that's going to transform and impact into the next. And just this ripple effect of transformation, that's what, like, it literally, my whole body just gets into bumps. And that's what no doubt about it. Yep.
Oh, that is so amazing. I hope that gives inspiration to the people listening to this, because it's like if you're listening to this, you're a ripple, right? And so what you choose to do with this knowledge after this interview is how are you going to impact the rest of the world?
Yeah.
You know, so it's just amazing, and it's like it's going to be cool to see. So I hope somebody in 3 years from now comes back and tells us what they actually done, you know, and because this is going to be powerful.
It is. I love it.
All right, so if you could give 3 tips to somebody getting started, what would they be?
Getting started with what?
Like actually trying to like launch a course or take action with this. Like if you guys essentially were to start over, what would you guys like say? Here's some really good 3 tips that you guys recommend.
So we literally do this for people all the time. So and we actually have a challenge. It's a 5-day launch a course in 5 days. We walk through it, and so this is big tips. So, and maybe a bonus one. So number 1 is like dump out, like just brain dump everything that you would love to do, like our first, I'm going to skip that one. We're going to come back to that.
Okay.
My second one is,
No, the first one is do what really lights you up.
yeah,
Right? This is something that your genius zone, your gifts, and when you do that, nothing will ever feel like you're actually working. You're gonna be in your genius zone, and like that's when you're in the most flow and you can take the most action. I would say the second tip would be to really narrow down, like know who you're talking to and know your audience and know them well enough to know what their challenges are, like what you bring in to that. Right? Is there something else I know?
Yeah, well, you kind of merge the things, but it's cool. So being really clear of who your perfect person is, your perfect client, like so you can speak the right message to that right person, and then we teach something in our thing to actually survey your audience and get like a really clear thing of what they want, what they need, like what's holding them back. And then use that to create your messaging, create your hooks. Become a hooker yourself, right? And your lead magnets, your everything. Like use what they give you to create for them, and then give it to them for free, or sell it to them, or whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah.
The third tip I would say would be to reverse engineer your process and make sure you start with like the biggest thing. People just go in and just jump and don't think about what's next, where the whole thing needs to be designed in a way that's going to move people through a process. So I would reverse engineer.
Start with your back end in mind. So like whatever we call it the slap the donut out of their hand package. It's like, Amber was a health coach, so we kind of named it around her in the sense that, how much would you charge to go live with somebody, and when they pick up a donut, you slap it out of their hand, right? So what is your, top end? Like if somebody's like, I'm going to pay you $50K or $100K or whatever, like what does that look like? Dan Kennedy calls it the Be Your Friend package. It's like, I'll be your friend for $70K.
I am writing this down. That is so amazing. So you're essentially saying is like, what would you charge somebody to sit next to them in such an intense moment, to like literally be there the whole time, like interacting with them at the highest level? Like you're talking about serving them with your time at the highest level. And that's, so when you're talking about...
Yeah, it's a hypothetical. Wow. Right. It's a hypothetical because you might do that, but you might do a over-the-shoulder where they come to your office and you're showing them exactly what you do on a day-to-day basis. And, Russell does this. He'll bring people to the ClickFunnels office, and then he'll he did a webinar in the ClickFunnels office and had people watch it, like the live people, and like gave all the behind the scenes stuff, right? Wow. And so like what does that look like? 4 retreats a year, like coaching, get on the phone with whatever. Like what is that like top end package? Like scan it down to, okay, cool. Well, now you have your 50K or your 100K package or whatever that looks like. You might never even sell one, right? But the fact that you have one sells your other stuff.
Wow. Because it frames it. Like, saying, hey, I have this 50K thing, but it's like, dude, I can't afford the 50K. I'll just buy the other stuff for 20 or 10.
I'll buy the 10K.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. So you just, and then you just work your value ladder down to whatever your front end is, and so on.
Yeah. That is so fantastic. That is really cool. It helps you build the value ladder looking at it from the top down, so you actually structure your business accordingly and charge what you're worth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and you have to start working out the process. How are you going to how are you going to like offer that? How are you going to, when are you pitching 25K? When are you pitching like when are you pitching your 5K? Like how are you bringing them up the ladder?
Yeah. Wow. Wow, that is really cool. I am literally going to I'm going to build my whole value ladder out now. Oh, man. My mind has exploded. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so amazing. It's so crazy. It's like another roadblock again. So that is so incredible. Thank you so much for that. Like,
Again?
Literally, that was a mind-blowing experience. Like, did I lose you guys? Hope I didn't lose them. But if you guys are still watching this, like that was just absolutely, absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if you guys caught all of that, but literally like that, rewind that and watch that again, because that is going to help you guys build your value ladders out. Some of you guys are high-end funnel builders and you guys are trying to figure out how you're going to give and deliver your guys' services. And I think they're paused or they might be in the middle of lost traction. Hopefully they'll come soon. Yeah, I think we lost them. But you guys are still here with me, so hopefully we can bring them back on. And but yeah, literally guys, let's jump over here and see. Yeah, Chad's back. All right, guys, we're getting Chad set up back here again. He'll let's see if he comes on. Do you guys have any questions? Are you guys, is this mind-blowing or what? I hope you guys are digging it because this is really cool. Yeah, so let's see. Woo! Yeah, so they're going to be coming on here hopefully shortly. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in because we could answer. I'm going to check Facebook right now to see if there's any questions going on. Chad, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome. All right, cool.
There's too many drop. Mike, we just might drop.
It was too powerful, man. So powerful. That is crazy. Literally, the energy transfer was just insane. Like, that really was.
So Jeff, you said something about a roadblock you had, and I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you know, like, I guess I haven't been able to think about how I could serve somebody at the highest level where I actually get to come in, film their course, you know, like actually like walk them hand by hand, but also something that's like worth my time. Like now that I launched my course, I would much rather promote my course because I could make $2,000 on free traffic if I jump on live a couple times compared to having to go get a client for $2,000. You know, and so it completely has shifted my mind. But now what do I charge for somebody else getting the value that I could bring to the table now? You know, and so that's kind of where I've been at. And so that kind of really helped me. Like, I would love to like look over somebody's shoulder, have somebody look over my shoulder for a few days. You know, different types of ways of structuring it. Just kind of what you said. You know, slap the donut out of the hand. That's so like you're correct. You're so close to them. You know, and so that really helped me. That really changed my mindset.
Awesome. You're welcome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you have a really great. What's your value? Because you have like really rocking front end price points to your products right now.
No, he's not allowed to.
Oh, maybe you don't want to try that. You gotta buy it.
Go his funnel and find out.
We can talk offline. It's cool.
I'm sorry, like it kind of cut out, but it sounded like you asked me a really cool question. I would totally like to answer it though.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I asked what your value ladder is right now, but I'll
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's still cutting out, unfortunately, but I think you asked me what my value ladder is, so at least you can check this out on the replay later. I'll just tag you in it. But literally, my value ladder is a front end free offer. Like I target MLMs. I like hanging out with MLMers, and so that is my front end offer. And then I have a. You guys back? Yeah, and then I have a product. It's like a low-end product at $7, and then that kind of brings them to some upsells. And then I have a higher ticket item, a mid-ticket, like a $497 product right now. So yeah, it's kind of my value ladder at the moment. So yeah, woo! All right, guys, let's see. I think we're losing these guys, so I'm gonna jump off this, and I've just learned so much. That was such a good value drop, and so I will talk to you guys soon. This has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Chad and Holly. This has been one of the most mind-blowing. When you guys are launching your course, please get a hold of them. They literally helped me. They helped me get through so much in my mental mind shift. And so I highly recommend connecting with them, because they just, even having them on your friends list and follow them in the ClickFunnels group, they're going to change your life. And so thank you guys so much for coming on. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Bye.